Alright YouTube, I'm back at you with another video trying to wrap up the Alta here. I don't want to space it out too much. I want to just have all the videos back to back and finish this thing. That way it's still kind of got a little bit of that hype here. So basically in this video, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are putting graphics on, which are over here. I don't want to show too much of them. Yeah, we'll get going on that. I also have got to figure out how to slap this bad boy on there, this Electron carb. Oh, never mind, sorry, wrong bike. Wow, Tyler, you are hilarious. But anyways, also over here, I have this plastic stuff that I don't really know specifically what it's called. Some type of plastic that basically, once you heat it up, it'll mold around whatever you need to use it for. So in my case, it's not super thick. It's thick enough that once you put it into place, I feel like it'll have enough rigidity to it where it won't actually bender. It's basically better than nothing for a skid plate. So in this case, I can't really buy a skid plate anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it kind of around, and then I'm gonna heat it up, and I'm gonna bend it around the frame here. Then I'm gonna put straps from the inside around the frame. It should work. The other side's a little shinier. It won't stand out like this is kind of a dull. It'll blend in with the powder coat better. But obviously the main purpose is just to protect the battery a little bit. Any rocks that might throw up from the wheel, or say you going over logs or rocks, or God forbid I hit something in the battery, that would suck. So yeah, this stuff's pretty durable from what I hear. It wasn't cheap. It was like $30 for this one little sheet. So yeah, we'll see how that works. The straps I got, it's just normal like straps you would use for conduit for electrical, but these should work. And then I got a few other little things for the brake pedal. I had a few, so these are mountain bike little pins for pedals. Normally you would use it for basically on these Alta brake levers, the pins on here don't stick out too far, and once it gets packed with mud, there's barely any that's sticking out, so your foot always slips off of them, in my opinion. So I went to my local bike store and they gave me these pins, which are right here, which would be a lot longer. If I thread them in, they fit. I had a tester. I bought another extra brake pedal, so just in case this one were to happen to break, I have an extra. So these pins would be a lot longer, and then I wanted it to match with the red, so I looked up some mountain bike pins. We'll see if they thread in there. Look at this. I actually have a heat gun today. We're not using a torch. If I can get it off here. Moving up, we're stepping up in these graphics, putting on graphics game. If you guys are new here and this is the first video you're watching about this Alta, there's more to come on this e-bike. If you guys don't like e-bikes, there will be more content coming soon on the CR build, which should be coming here shortly, like I said, after I finish this thing, and get all the parts in for that, because I want to go like boom, 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 and get all the videos put out once I start that CR build. So stay on the lookout for those videos. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and quit talking, and we'll start time-lapsing, putting the parts on the bike. Alright, and like that, all the graphics are done. I don't want to show the full thing. I'll do a little like compilation, little edit towards once I finish up everything for today, working on it to finalize the bike here. I got one extra spare front plate just in case I want to switch it up and do a stadium plate. He sent me another one. If you want to check out to get graphics, AMDESIGNS hooked it up with a full graphics set for the ALTA. Andrew, thank you for getting me the graphics and everything, and going back and forth with me to make these things come out sick. Or the Instagram will be on the screen right here. It's just at AMDesign online. Now we'll move on to, here's the spare brake I was talking about. These things, these little pins do actually fit. So we'll go over with the one that's on the bike. We'll take all the pins out, and then I'll get these little trick red ones put in there. If you want to check these out, if you say have an ALTA and you want to put these on yours, everything will be linked down below in the description. All the graphics, all the bolts, everything you see on the bike is linked down below that I put on here. Trick on there, if I say so myself. Let me know what you think in the comments. But like I said, if anybody has an ALTA, this is a common issue or things people complain about on the forums, as I've seen. So these mountain bike little pins fit. You don't have to do anything. They literally thread right in. Now we'll move on to the skid plate here. Don't mind the pegs that I have on here. I'm gonna say the bike's finished in this video, but I'm still waiting on the Raptor titanium pegs to come in, and I didn't want to hold up the whole build for another month just for the pegs to be on here. So expect at some point I'll get the Raptor pegs in. They're saying they've been backed up lately, so I'm not too worried. It's not like I'm riding the bike anyway. So I want to explain to the best of my ability how I'm actually doing this. It's pretty straightforward. I got all the hardware down below, all these clamps I had to open up a little bit. That way they could wrap around the main under frame right here. Start at the top here. So I'm gonna drill the holes for the top and then attach it, and then I'm gonna heat it up and then bend it around. That way it'll take shape to the actual frame itself. Wrap it around right here. I definitely don't need it to go all the way up that high. I'm probably gonna cut it about so I got both the clamps on here, just trying to line it up and get everything set. As much as I want to use the impacts, it's just gonna strip this out. So we got these on and try and thread this nut from the back side. Now we just gotta heat it up and bend it around here. Yeah. All right, those are good, good. All right, so I cut the skid plate out. It's all formed and shaped. Here are the little side pieces that were on there. I just gotta file it down quick, and then I can get it rebolted up. Get this bolted on, and then I will jump right into the montage edit showing you the bike. As you just saw from that edit, the bike came out so clean. Honestly, like I said in the last video, it could not have came out any better. Huge shout out, like I said, to Traction MX for custom making me a seat cover, getting that all done up for me. Shout out to AMDESIGNS for doing the graphics, really tying the whole bike together. There's his logo right there. I'll leave his link down below. Traction MX link down below. Shout out to Josh for doing the CEREKOTE, doing all the shock. The black in here, the red on the ALTA, all the Brembo brakes and everything, going out of the way to do the red on that to really make that pop. Also, shout out to a Spec Bolt for sending out all the bolts and the trick washers, the red washers here and the red washers down in there. Really tie the bike together and kind of give it a little pop to it, a little flavor. But yeah, got a couple little washers up there just to kind of get a little red in there. As you see on the graphics, I didn't want it too flashy. A little bit of red tied in there, but nothing too crazy on here. Just wanted to keep it simple, clean cut, and I think I did that overall. I think there's a good mixture of red in there. Not too much to the fact where it's kind of gaudy. I really like how I got the heat shrink to kind of go up there on the red wires to cover. And And yeah, other than that, post a comment down below what you think. What else you want to see me do with this thing? Yeah, thing's complete. Now on to the CR125 build. But yeah, this thing is sick. I didn't put the skid plate back on, I just didn't get to it. Yeah, I wanted to close out this video so I can get the video up and edited. And I'm still waiting on the Raptor pegs, like I said. If you guys enjoyed this build series video, let me know in the comments. Smash that thumbs up button, it helps me out a lot, helps the channel, and helps support me. Still unsure on the fact if I should CEREKOTE the hubs the same color as the shock here, if this camera would even really pick up the color on it. But it's a darker CEREKOTE, a little darker from the burnt bronze. I forget, I think it's like a midnight bronze in there. Let me know in the comments also if I should go out of my way and do the hubs, but honestly, it really doesn't stick out that bad, and it kind of ties together with that main kind of bulkhead or frame piece, whatever you want to call it, in the middle there, which I couldn't get powder coated. So in that case, if somebody's just watching this, it's an ALTA REDSHIFT. If you don't know what it is, e-bike, obviously it's electric. Yeah, so basically just powder coated the swing arm black, powder coated the main like frame bulkhead thing here, this cover, this main frame under here. Got the forks, the fork tubes CEREKOTED. What else? Got the bottom pieces CEREKOTED too. CEREKOTED front brake lever. We did the obviously rear. We did the linkage arm down here CEREKOTED side. Obviously rear brake pedal CEREKOTED. I don't think there's anything on this side. Just did this black, and I think that's at the little battery mounts down here. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. Obviously, you can't really do anything to it. I know I had a couple questions if you can like make it faster. I don't think you can make it faster to my understanding. Maybe you could take the limiter out, but I'm sure that's probably not good for it, and I don't want to jeopardize something happening to it. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is and ride it. And yeah, if you haven't ridden an e-bike yet and you're an e-bike hater, I'm sorry you haven't ridden one. But until you do, don't talk crap on e-bikes, because these things are sick and a ton of fun. But so stoked on it, so stoked. Other than that, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the build and you want to see more builds like this one, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Tyler Monagan. You would have already seen the bike posted before the video came out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.